Any luck, monsieur?
I think we found the trouble. The armature was grounded out.
I got it, Tim.
Do you think you can fix it?
It's all fixed.
So quickly, Mr. Kelly?
Well, my partner here's had a lot of experience with these kinds of generators.
Why don't you tell him the truth? Last one of these I fixed, I blew out every light bulb in the island of Guam.
He's just modest.
Well, cross your fingers. Let's give it a try.
That's
wonderful.
No, it worked. That's wonderful. You two are like magicians. With our own mechanic sick and no name, we were quite helpless.
Well, we're glad to return the favor. We need that gasoline to get our Jeep back to Bangkok.
We'll be rolling, Tim.
But first, Dr. DeVore, I want to thank you in person. Dr. DeVore, the electric plant is fixed, thanks to them.
That's good. We are very grateful. You must be tired. Why don't you clean up and we'll have a special dinner tonight in your honor.
I'm afraid we can't stay, Doctor. We're 3 days overdue in Bangkok.
That's a huge driver Jeep we got out there. The companies have to get worried.
Lethan, bring some washing water. At least you can clean up. Excuse me, please. Sian, I'm sorry. Come back tomorrow, we'll talk again.
If Johnny is lost, tomorrow may be too late. Please, look for him now.
Sian, you must trust me. Tomorrow, eh? Oh, Paul, try to make her understand.
You got some trouble?
The oldest trouble in the world. Boy and girl in love, and the boy fall out of. Monsieur? Perhaps you know the boy, John Winters. He's an American.
Oh, I don't recognize the name.
He's an archaeologist, an amateur, but very brilliant. He was here in La Cambodge before we arrived.
Well, I'll say one thing for him. You got an eye for beauty.
She say something about his being lost?
John Winters left for the United States a week ago. Poor girl, of course, cannot believe. I don't know. Perhaps he loved her too much, perhaps too little. In any event, he left without saying goodbye. Gentlemen, couldn't I persuade you to stay overnight, really?
I'm afraid not, Doctor. We've seen the ruins of Angkor Wat, and they seem pretty well picked over. Is there anything left to find?
Monsieur, an archaeologist is like a fisherman. The fishing is always good. The catching is sometimes not so hot.
Well, good luck on your fishing, Doctor.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, and thanks again.
Thank you.
Monsieur!
What are you trying to do? Get yourself killed?
You are Americans. Please help me. Will you help me find an American who is lost in the jungle?
Now, Sian, we know all about Mr. Winters. He's not lost in the jungle.
You have seen him?
Dr. DeVore told us the whole story.
Oh, but no, Johnny would not go unless he told me.
Sian, perhaps he didn't want to hurt you. Now, we're going to Bangkok. We'll make inquiries. If we find him, we'll tell him to write you.
But he has not gone to Bangkok.
Dr. DeVore said he'd help you.
But when? Please. If I show you proof that Johnny has not gone, will you help me then?
Proof?
Yes, Johnny's house, his things, books, pictures. They're all there.
All right, show us the way.
After the turn, go to the right.
Not bad for a jungle hideout.
Mr. Winters built this himself?
I helped, and my brothers. I don't understand. How could it? There were papers right here on the table. I was here last night.
You sure?
I've been returning each day, hoping to find Johnny had come back.
Maybe that's the trouble. Hey, Tim, come here. You made yourself believe it, I guess.
I'm not so sure. Look at this.
Safety razor.
Yeah, I found it in this drawer. Next to a gun, isn't a razor the most important thing to a man in the jungle?
Yeah, you got a point there. Especially after the way he cleaned this place out.
Supposing somebody else cleaned it out.
Why would anyone want to take Winter's things away?
I don't know. except to make me think that he has really gone.
Now, why would anyone want to do that?
We're just trying to help. You have to be honest with us.
I don't know.
Did you tell Dr. DeVore that Winters had left his things here?
Yes, but he said only that Johnny has gone home.
You told him this 6 days ago?
Yesterday.
Why'd you wait?
I thought Johnny was playing a trick on me because he was angry.
Angry?
We had a quarrel.
I see. And Johnny just disappeared, huh?
It wasn't like that at all. Johnny was angry because he was working on his book and... His book? Johnny's book. Each night he would write into it about his work. He hid it because it was important. Well, he wouldn't go to the United States and leave this.
Looks like an art catalog.
It is confusing. Winters came to this office the night before he left. He was very discouraged about his work and troubled by his involvement with the girl.
But would he leave that book?
It's strange. He took everything else. I cannot find anything extraordinary in his findings here.
What about Jarvan's secret?
Jahawarman was the first ruler of Cambodia. I never heard of any secret.
And the Code of Siva?
It could be a theory of Winters. Perhaps the one that didn't work out.
What about his furniture, his personal things that disappeared from the house?
Frankly, I find it very hard to believe. Come in.
Winters here.
Bring him in. Now we can settle our questions. Come in, Rin. Monsieur, this is Rin Laos. He's been working for Mr. Winters. Rin, tell the gentleman about the American.
He has gone away 6 days ago.
Did you see him leave?
He drove away on the road to Bangkok.
Oh, Sian's either lying or she's mixed up.
She is a foolish girl who believes only what she wants to.
Oh? Then you know her.
She is my sister.
Ren, did you like Mr. Winters?
I'm glad he has gone.
Because of your sister?
He defiled the sacred ground of the temple of Angkor Wat.
Now, take it easy, boy.
That's not true. Mr. Winters had permission from the government to do his work just the same as I have.
No matter. He has gone.
Thank you. Now what do you think?
Well, I think we ought to take a trip up the North Trail from Angkor Wat. They can't both be telling the truth. Who do you believe, Sian or her brother?
Well, I'll go along with the girl. What time Doc say pick us up in the morning?
Sunrise. Now, you think we're doing the right thing?
Sure, what's a couple of days? The Doc's willing to look for Winters. We ought to give him a hand.
You know, it's funny. Why would Winters hide this? Dr. DeVore says it isn't really valuable.
Only a personal diary.
Hey, listen to this. Today I met Rinlao's sister. She's a very lovely girl and has agreed to cook for me and keep the house in order. Her English is surprisingly good.
Oh, looks like he's fallen.
We went swimming tonight in the river.
The window! Stepping out there is asking for it.
Well, he can't be too good a shot. He missed us inside the house.
He sure did. But if he could have hit us and didn't, then... Damn.
The book. That's what they were after. You sure we won't need that map in Winter's diary?
No, I know the area. The trail that Winters marked is the Temple of Long Sam.
Doc, you figured it was Wren took a shot at us. What would he want with the diary?
Well, I'd say to prevent you from reading it. It might contain something which incriminates him.
You are leaving? You are not searching for Johnny?
Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. Where have you been, Sian?
Looking for him.
Well, now, that's interesting. Seeing as how yesterday you didn't know where to look for him.
Maybe you just thought you saw Johnny last night.
Johnny, no. I followed my brother. I thought maybe he would lead me to him.
Why?
Johnny's things. His pipe, his pen. They were in my brother's room.
Just where did your brother go last night?
In the dark, I could not follow him. Why do you stare at me? Don't you believe me?
Believing you pretty near got us killed last night.
Sion, we're going to check the North Trail. Now, if you see your brother before we get back, don't tell him.
That's the trail. Let's get out. We'll have to leave the jeep here.
How far did you say it was to the temple?
For 15 kilometers.
We'll never make that tonight.
No. We'll have to make camp at sundown.
You all set?
Yep.
Call for soup, Doc.
Oh, no, I ate too much again. No more.
Toubo, I've had it. You hear it?
Yeah.
Doc, walk over to those bushes real easy, will you?
Why?
Just do as I say. I'll bring your rifle. Oh, me. Ready, go. Just the muzzle blast. They're on both sides of us.
Let's get out of here.
From here to where?
Let's get ready. Here they come.
Maybe they're going the other way. Doc, watch the rear.
Going the other way. Why?
Just a hunch. Cover me. All right. I guess it's all clear.
I can't figure it. Why didn't they come after us?
Well, that was just a warning for us to clear out.
What are we going to do now? Rinlaus may have a bunch of natives with him. They are all fanatics.
What about Winters? We just can't leave him.
If Winters ever came up on this trail, I believe he's dead.
Well, the least we can do is to give him a decent burial.
Very well. If you go, I'll go, but I think we ought to have some help. Let's return to the camp and get Paul and some of my other men.
We don't have time for that.
How about letting the doc go back?
Oh,
We can shove on.
Too dangerous for you.
Look, we know our way around the jungle. That's a good idea, Toubo. How far is it to the temple?
But 5 kilometers.
Let's get our stuff. Yeah, there it is. Temple of Long San.
Wait a minute. You cover me this time. You're getting careless. this place really gives you the creeps.
I wonder what Winters was looking for in this place.
Javaman's secret. He said he'd found it.
Yeah, well, what is it?
Hey. Huh. It's a pipe cleaner.
Winters' personal effects. His pipe, remember?
Oh, lots of people smoke pipes.
Out here? Now, this is the best piece of evidence we've found. Hey, Toubo, come here, look at these carvings.
Well, they tell a story. Gifts for the king.
Yeah, that could be Javaman.
He even had a shakedown in those days. I wonder what he did with the loot.
Loot? Toubo, I'll bet that's what Winters was looking for.
Oh, remember Angkor Wat? Hundreds of people searched that place for treasure.
Angkor Wat, yes, and they never found any. What about this place? The Temple of Long San. Maybe Winters found its secret, huh?
I wonder.
Here, take these carvings. Here, this fellow's coming along here, bearing gifts. Now, here he is, going away empty-handed.
Hey, do that again. Well, look at this.
My flashlight.
Well, look at that. They joined together, see? Interlocking.
I wonder what opens it from this side, though.
I don't know. Here now. Oh, that's enough, boy.
Who are you?
We're Americans. I'm Tim Kelly, and that's Toubo Smith. Take it easy now. You're going to be all right.
How did you find me?
Just luck, I guess. You can thank Sienna we got her at all.
Sian? She's all right?
Yes.
I was so worried about her.
She never believed you'd left Cambodia. Even though her brother said that he saw you go.
Rin? Rin said that?
Yes? Why did you tell Dr. DeVore you were leaving?
DeVore? Who do you think kept me here? Tortured me? Who do you think wanted Java in secret?
The doc?
I told him I'd broken the cipher, that I knew where the treasure room was.
Here? In this temple?
He wanted to make a deal, partnership. I didn't need him.
Then Rin is working with the doc.
I don't think so. Rin is suspicious of all foreigners. He didn't really believe I loved Sian. I wanted to marry her.
But the doc brought us halfway here. He was in an ambush with us last night.
Yeah, but did he get hit? That was a frame. Just hoping we'd run. Let's get him out of here.
I'll bet the doc never even went back to camp.
You think he can walk?
Yes. DeVore!
Hold it, monsieur. It's too bad this had to happen. This affair was between Mr. Winters and me. All get around.
Turn around.
What kind of a scientist are you, DeVore?
The commercial type. All I asked Mr. Winters to cooperate.
Yeah, he told us.
You can't kill all three of us and get away with it.
Why not? Winters got lost in the jungle. You two came to look for him. A temple wall collapsed. You know, accidents will happen.
Leave them alone, DeVore. I'll tell you what you want.
That's better.
Keep quiet, Johnny. He's afraid to make a deal now.
I have a paper in my pocket, a letter of agreement. If Mr. Winters signs, he becomes my partner. You two will be the witnesses. I trust you not to talk.
Don't believe him, Johnny.
Mr. Kelly, Paul is a very excellent shot. He could have easily killed you the other night at Winter's place.
Why didn't he?
But all I wanted was a diary. It told too much about me. Well, Paul, perhaps you put a bullet in Mr. Smith's arm that might convince them.
Stop. The treasure room is at the end of the passage.
Show me. Help him. Go ahead.
This is it.
What kind of a trick is this? It's a blank wall.
Beyond it, the treasure room of Jayarvan.
This wall is solid.
Bracket of the torch. Turn it.
If you are lying.
Turn it. You will see.
Paul.
Get ready to jump against the back wall.
What are you doing here?
I follow you and Mr. Pico.
You came to help me?
You lied to Rain Leos. You say Mr. Winters does not like Sian, that he has left her.
Get out of my way.
Dr. DeVore, where is he?
How long will it take us to get to Bangkok?
6 or 7 hours. Now, don't worry. That minister's not going anyplace.
Come on, Ren. Hurry it up.
Get a load of him. You'd think he was hunting a bride instead of giving one away.
American customs very funny. Mr. Winters marry Sian. He say you and Mr. Kelly are best men at wedding.
That's right. 2 best men.
If you are best men at wedding, why does my sister marry Mr. Winters? She should marry you too. Not so?
Go ahead, answer him.
You know, I think he's right.